Hey all, today we're watching Last of Us Season 2, Episode 3. So in the last episode we had the big trauma moment of early on in the game where we see Joel die. Yeah, that was definitely an episode. Everyone really showed their acting prowess in that episode. We had the actress who plays Abby. She went all out. Pedro Pascal, of course. Bella Ramsey. And it was a cool change that they have Dina with him instead. Joel's death. So I feel like that gives her also motivation to join in on the hunt. Because in the game, it just seemed like she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna join you because you're my love." But here now, she has an actual stake too, in a way. So I thought that was interesting.
Because I remember I mentioned I liked the change they made where they had a connection with Joel and Dina earlier with them.
Yeah.
Because in the games there was no interactions between them at all.
Yeah, that she's just going along because I guess we'll see what Tommy's reaction is, because in the last episode he was literally one-man army, being on the wall, going down to be a flamethrower, going around the city, killing stuff here and there.
Yeah,
that was a really cool addition to the show, I think. The horde attack. So let's see what happens in episode 3 and the aftermath and the immediate consequences of what happens.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I'm guessing, my guess is they can't send anyone out because they have to repair. Oh, this shows the time speeding up of this, I think.
Yeah, it's nighttime now, so...
The watch. Actually kind of sad too, because Joe saw a city burning right before he died.
Yeah,
so he died
exactly.
thinking the city probably went down. That makes it like a lot sadder.
Yeah. He died worried about his brother and everybody else.
Give Sarah my love.
Oh, he hasn't forgotten about Sarah. That was his first, his niece. So.
Their family. Wow.
That was a great cut, actually. Showing Abby in front of her. I think anybody would be traumatized by that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, the change there.
Oh, yeah. What?
3 months later?
Jeez.
Oh, jeez. So they didn't decide to go... That's an interesting change.
Not right away. Abby's got to settle in wherever she came from.
Yeah, it's built like a tank.
Yeah.
Today's the day.
So can I just...
Almost. I just need you to see one more person, then you're good to go.
I was gonna be the psychiatrist.
Psychiatrist is the pill one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. The therapist. Yeah.
I was actually wondering about New Year's Eve. You two got into it at the dance. Was that the last time you spoke to him?
Yeah.
Oh. So she's not telling the entire truth.
And I should have talked to him. But I didn't.
Or
Do you
what? Nah.
regret that?
Yeah. He saved me a lot of times.
But that's not wronging someone.
It's weird. No idea what he meant. I don't feel wronged.
Yeah, she's not telling any of the truth here at all.
I wish I could have let it.
What would I do for weed and booze?
I wouldn't worry, Gail. There's still a lot of fucked up people in this town.
But not you, though.
Oh, there's the music from the game.
Yo.
Thank you for your something. Yeah. She moved the bed to the garage, right? I think that's what... It's covered in a little bit of dust.
Yeah.
So it's been sitting there for a while.
3 months.
Well, she's definitely not alright. No matter what she tells the therapist.
Yeah, grief comes in waves.
Yeah, but she was definitely lying there
Yeah,
about
of
a lot of
course.
the... Interesting
There's
to see
only
when
one session.
Yeah, it's interesting to see when she's acting as lying.
I should have said thank you for all those times she came to visit.
You would have done the same for me.
Yeah, maybe not as often.
Yeah, No, probably not. I know most of their names, and I know where they're from.
You cost us time. You let them get away.
Then it occurred to me, if you want to find someone, and the only thing you know about them is where they're going to end up, maybe let them get there.
And then attack them.
I love...
Hopefully that flower isn't infected. Of course, she doesn't have to worry about that.
He said that there were these small regional groups in the West all trying to fight Fedra, and how stupid it was that they didn't just join together. One of those groups was the Washington Liberation Front.
Ah, Seattle.
Out of Seattle.
Who else knows?
Just us. I wasn't going to tell anyone before you.
Oh, she kept it to herself
Yeah, but what about
this whole
Tommy?
time.
So now what?
Breaking the fourth wall.
I love that shot.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna tell Tommy? Because that wouldn't make sense.
Put it up to the town. Everyone who wants to get heard gets heard. Come on. You hold out information on me again, you got rendering detail for a month.
Her face. She's like, whatever.
It's like, okay.
They really do look like two little girls.
Ellie. Buried our dead 10 miles south of town. If you want to visit them.
When we're on our way to Seattle.
I don't remember if that's how that went. Oh, so we're seeing these guys already.
The scars?
Yeah, the scars. Yeah, that's what they're called.
Oh, they whistled a lot in the game, too. They look like a cult like this.
They do with this.
Good. Once we get resettled, I'll teach you to whistle.
I've seen that actor before. I feel like.
Take cover!
That would suck though if you're fighting clickers. You have to whistle.
All right. Good, but rotate. More. Now the right
Matrix
side.
in the back.
Just the right side.
Oh, because the outbreak was like in the early 2000s, so that's all they have.
Oh,
Plus, Matrix is a Warner Brothers movie, and this is an HBO production owned by Warner Brothers,
I see.
so they can show it safely.
A few more weeks and you'll be right back to where you were before. Which is 80% of where you should have been.
Whatever, fuck you. So you know about the meeting coming up. Can I count on you?
Ooh,
Organize your thoughts, write them down, and then read them out loud tomorrow. Because you're angry, Ellie. And no one's gonna vote for angry.
well, on the contrary, that happens quite a bit.
Resources versus time to harvest and get
Scott, I'm sorry, but we gotta keep you on target here.
I don't really have an opinion on the Seattle thing.
Okay, thank you. So that was...
Just how chaotic town meetings are.
So my heart is with you, Tommy and Ellie. You're too hurt, and it is too soon.
Thank you, Rachel.
Oh, he survived.
Mrs. Carlisle?
And when they come back, they'll be laughing. And you'll all deserve it. Bunch of goddamn victims.
It's interesting to see a nuance to him, not just like being being an asshole to Ellie.
I swear, if someone hurts any of you or the people you love, you can count on me. Definitely not a wall, because that thing got busted through, but Jackson is still here.
That's an interesting twist on the trope. I thought she'd be doing like a...
I am asking you, please, do it for us.
Politically, it's really smart of her to use Jackson as the appeal, not Joe.
This makes me think she would make a good leader.
Yeah, she would actually.
Yeah.
She's like, you wrote that?
The council will now vote on the proposal to send a party of 16 citizens to Seattle to find the people who killed Joel and execute them.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
When you word it that way, it sounds very bold.
Yeah, it does.
Well, I know who voted yes.
I'm sure some of the members on the council have already made up their minds before they sat down.
Yes. No.
1-1.
Yes.
I keep track.
No. No.
Uh-oh. The no's are outnumbering the yes.
The vote is 8-3. The proposal is rejected.
Well, we know Tommy's definitely one of the yeses. I wonder who's the other two that voted yes.
Could be Maria and Jesse.
I feel like Jesse would be pragmatic enough to say no.
Shit. I didn't know you were a fan.
Hell yeah.
And that view in the back.
Tiger season tickets. I'm the only one here.
What do you do then?
I'm an alcoholic, and I smoke as much weed as I can. Yeah,
That's the
complete fucking
spirit.
disaster. No, I think they were walking side by side from the very start. Some people just can't be saved.
Says that as she drinks the alcohol.
Yeah.
I'm just going to bed.
No, I don't think that is where you're going.
What's your plan?
Go to Seattle and kill Abby.
What route?
Northwest?
Well, better not land weird on an ankle or get a fever on your well-charted path northwest.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do?
That's what you're good at killing.
Fucking right.
And save it for that. It's slow and kicks like hell.
She's being pragmatic there,
Really?
thinking about it.
Shoot your damn ass off.
I've heard that before.
Put down at least 100 shells apiece, plus...
How the fuck are we gonna get all of this?
I know, guy.
Oh no. No, don't tell me to tell Jesse, please.
Captain Wyoming? No. You know, you could have just asked.
No, I actually didn't know that.
Now you do.
Man, Dina's actress is seizing the moment.
Yeah, she's
She's
great.
doing such a good job.
Yeah.
Ah. Wow, that makes an interesting change.
Trade. It's better. Trade.
M40.
Interesting change. I like that
Yeah.
they got the town involved, and it does save some time as well. Them getting out of the town without getting seen.
I was gonna visit Joe's grave. Great shot.
Yeah, I was gonna
Actually,
say.
yeah.
This season's got some really great shots so far. Although last season did as well.
What did she put there? Like,
Those look like coffee beans.
yeah. He did love like his coffee, right? Or,
Yeah, that's what they had when they were traveling, right?
yeah. Maybe that's a detail from the game because I don't know if they mentioned it in the show. Nice. And it's so effortless is just filming like, you know, these huge landscapes that the U.S. has. The U.S. does such a good job preserving their national parks. I hope they don't forget that. Yeah, look at these shots.
Yeah.
They don't have this in the game, right? They just appeared in Seattle suddenly. Kind of skipped it.
You don't have to. I'm incredibly flexible. You see a new topic.
Or silence.
Got one. First person you kill.
Jesus, really?
Yeah, fun stories.
First person she killed? Oh no.
Okay, well the first one's too fucked up, but
Do you see any outcroppings or spots with cover?
Why? Looks okay. Holy
It's
shit,
not
that
okay.
came on fast. How the fuck did you know that was gonna happen?
Even the way she says, holy shit, that came on fast. She sounded exactly like Ellie from the game.
Well, good night.
Night.
Okay.
How would you rate it?
Okay.
Scale of 1 to 10.
No. Okay, fine, 6.
You sick.
Bad? That sucks.
Well, because if it's not that, then it's me. Good night.
Right.
Man, you've been out and open. Just say you want to practice. Ay, ay, ay. You had one job, Ellie. Oh, this is the same trail.
Yeah.
Further. Close.
We'll go back to the...
He was running away.
What's that symbol?
I don't know. I've never seen it before.
I'm sure they would know nothing about them.
Yeah.
You okay?
Mm-hmm. This is just...
Do you want to show Ellie? What made you vomit? Okay.
Well, Ellie can kind of take this sort of thing, I think. Oh, wow. So there was a battle here. A little fight.
I'm gonna show like the girl with the hammer. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Ooh. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, with the hammer in her hand.
I'm sorry, it's just... it's never happened before. I think it was a smell.
It wasn't easy to look at either.
Oh, we know why.
If Abby and her crew did this to people, to kids,
Yeah. Let's go.
They're really making Abby look evil right now. Lopsided. Did this to kids. Nice. I always love seeing ruined cars. From like Apocalypse.
Yeah. Especially when the grass is growing out.
And it tells so many stories, right? You know, the packed highway.
Yeah.
Oh, this episode covered a lot of ground really fast. Damn.
wow. Fucking Seattle.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Pretty.
Look at that work.
Plus, no one's shooting at us.
Don't speak too soon.
Guess there aren't that many wolves.
There's about to be a whole lot less.
Oh, interesting.
You're all good. We can move up.
And they put a lot of work to the set. What? They have a tank? Wow.
WOF.
My only problem with them is they look brand new.
Ellie, I don't think there's a lot less.
They just gave everyone tack vests and guns. Call it a day. Oh man.
Yeah.
It does show Ellie's totally unaware of how big the WLF actually is.
Yeah, true. I like how every helmet or car has to be painted on because around this time they probably have no printers or something to...
Oh yeah, so
or
they just paint it on. Yeah,
so some
yeah.
poor artist has to sit there paint, okay, next helmet, in the exact same way.
Yeah, that's true. It's not like they have 3D printing. Because it's
That poor
2003,
artist.
so they don't have any of that.
They could compensate it with weed and alcohol, I guess.
The car should have looked a little more ruined. I don't know if they took the time to actually paint down their... clean the hell out of their vehicles. But I don't know, maybe they're military obsessed.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
I think they are.
So right now they look totally evil from Ellie's perspective, which is great.
And to the audience.
And even the scars look like they're like humble. They're poor them.
They look like a cult.
Yeah,
They did a great job of already conveying, you know, because
yeah.
of the scars.
But right now they look kind of
the
innocent, right?
bullet.
Killed by the WLF, so we don't actually know what's going on.
That's true.
But they're all like, every group has their own good and bad. Let's just say they're all
From
fucked
Ellie's
up.
point of view, the scars aren't evil.
Well, I'm sure she'll figure that out soon enough.
Yeah.
When they get into battle, I'm sure.
But in the games, Ellie doesn't meet the scars.
She
does.
does. She does.
Oh, she does. But
Yeah,
she
and
doesn't,
that and
like-
that whole fight within the trees. I remember the tree section in the middle.
Yeah. But anyway, for this episode, I like the changes. The way they brought Jacksonville together. Jacksonville? Jackson together and discuss Joel. I kind of see everybody's perspective. Like, that lady lost her sister. Of course, she doesn't want to waste resources at the moment. But then on the other hand, the guy...
Seth.
It's almost like they're representing every single game player who went through the games at the beginning.
It's revenge. No,
Like,
it's not. It's
no, it's not.
justice.
Let everything be
Just
forgiven.
let forgive and forgive.
Yeah, exactly. It's just representing
you know,
every
it's a
audience
circle.
member and player, and yeah, it's a circle. It's just
It's very interesting to see Ellie blatantly lie to like everyone. And the therapist picks up on this too. She knows. I got the impression she did kind of know when she was telling her everything.
I mean, Ellie has a tendency to lie.
Yeah,
That's
we know
the thing.
that.
She's never quite truthful. I think she's not very truthful, especially to people she doesn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To Joe she was, but now there's no Joe.
Hmm.
So they changed that because in the game, Tommy went off
Yeah,
to Seattle by
right
himself.
away.
Yeah, and then Maria shows up and is like, okay, you need to, get him back to. I think she says that. Or help him.
I can't remember Maria in the games very well.
Yeah, she has a slightly
doesn't
bigger role in
play-
this one.
Yeah, just like Tommy.
Yeah. So in this one, Tommy is still behind, as far as we know, but I'm sure he will. Well, yeah. Anyway, game spoilers. I don't know how they're gonna rearrange it, so I have a rough idea anyway. So, but yeah, they really kind of like just sped run their advance into Seattle, which makes sense because in the game, she just teleports from Jackson to
I mean, what
Seattle.
else can we see? We've already seen Ellie travel once across.
Yeah, they can
the
just
US
teleport her.
in
It's
the
fine.
first season.
And we got some really cool visuals. So
like off screen, maybe they tackle some clickers along the way.
Yeah.
Get hunted. We
but
don't
they
need
can't
to
show
see all
infected
that.
every time.
Yeah, exactly.
But here they're like marching in a massive army. I'm like, is that a smart idea with infected?
So they're about to go to war, perhaps.
Oh yeah, that's probably why they showed
Yeah.
that demonstration. Yeah.
Yeah,
That makes
so-
sense. Yeah.
So Ellie's gonna be caught up between two, because they're also attacking Fedra too, right?
I don't
That's
know if
what Ellie
Fedra's still around by
mentioned,
then. By now.
Yeah.
They mentioned there was like a war going on.
Yeah. I don't think Abby's crew is very smart. They revealed their real names in front of her and their patches and left her alive.
Yeah, like realistically, they should just shot her, but they
Yeah,
weren't
but-
comfortable with the whole revenge thing. That they're like, we can kill one person, but the rest no.
It is,
And they
yeah,
weren't involved. They want to think
true.
themselves as righteous.
Yeah, that is true. But now it's coming to bite them in the ass. They're not very smart. And Abby's like, I don't care, I just want Joel. I don't care what happens to the other two.
Also, it wasn't 3 months, right? Because it's 3 months later, right? But in the game, I feel like that was right after. She immediately went.
Well, yeah, but they have to change it for, game narratives versus movie or show narratives have to be different, because the village does need time to recover.
Dina's actress is doing such a good job.
Yeah.
She's eating up her role so hard. She's having so much
great.
fun.
I like Dina's character in the games.
Yeah.
As well. And here she seems to take Dina up a notch. Plays her very well. Very fun to watch.
Yeah, doesn't the game? She has a different visual actress and a voice actress, like totally different. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, they go to Seattle, and the city looks great, by the way. Great work to those VFX guys. That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Insane
agreed.
job. It looks exactly like out of the game.
At least they have references from the game and the actual Seattle.
So I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah, very exciting.
Yeah, for the future. I wonder if they're gonna hide Abby until the end.
I think they're gonna do just like in the games. That's what
Yeah.
they did.
Right here, we just kind of like see like a hint. We just see Manny on patrol there.
Yeah.
They're showing how bad they are. So evil right now in positions around the city, and Ellie has to take them out like a boss one by one.
I mean, I'm curious to see how the
How they change
how
it.
the creator, is,
And there's only 7 episodes in this season, so we're early on to episode 3. We're gonna do episode 4 next. We're already halfway through the show.
Yeah, pretty much. It's some
Man, that's
episodes
wild.
is very few.
Yeah.
It's,
Very
not
few.
great, but we'll see.
The TV now is pretty demanding, where they're like, okay, releasing 24 episodes back in the past, that was pretty
Too
normal. But
much.
now it's like, we're lucky if we get 8.
So 7 is unlucky.
I guess. So yeah.
7 is too few, but yeah.
That's about it, I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed our reaction to The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 3, and we'll see you guys for Episode 4 next time. The full reaction will be on our Patreon as well as the next episode. Thanks for watching, take care, and
Have a great day.